welcome back to my channel. Look at this view though, like get into it. Listen to the birds. Like see these beautiful birds back here just doing what the birds do. I feel like I did not go outside yesterday, so like I don't know, just this whole scenery has been, it's good to be outside. Just breathing in this good ass prana. I really may not be able to film much because of the wind, but I'm going to try. I'm on a 2-day fast. I mean, I'm doing more than 2 days, but I am on day 2, and I have my juice right here. This is right here, it's just pineapple juice, and I have it in this weird container, which I actually just had weed in this container. I had CBD in this container. Now I have pineapple juice. Look how funny life works out sometimes. How about we get into this video? As you can tell by the title, the topic of this video is chakras. Congratulations, everyone. You have made it to 2021. Pat yourself on the back, because I mean 2020 was just such a eye-opening year. I mean, just so much crazy shit happened in the world, kind of like the shit that you read in textbook. So to like have to go through that, I understand how a lot of people's anxiety was probably like super high, super through the roof. So clap yourself on the back for making it through 2020 and on to your next chapter, 2021. And this is only the beginning, so shit, fuck it. But you made it through there, so it almost feels like you could do anything. So the topic of today's video is going to be chakras, just because why not? You know, you can never relearn old information or learn more information about a topic. You know, it's all about furthering your knowledge. It's about winning. We winning this year, 2021. We already won. Not even winning, we won already. So, yeah, let's just hop right into it. So, a lot of people may have heard of chakras, but, you know, maybe spirituality is a popular thing nowadays. So yeah, a lot of people, you can go to Five and Below, you can go to the dollar store and see things about chakras, see incense that's related to chakras, candles, so many things. You can go to Ross, freaking TJ Maxx, like it's such a mainstream thing. So, but a lot of people don't understand what chakra is. So chakra, it translates to the word wheels, or disc. So the chakras basically we have 7 main chakras. The chakras basically are our energy wheels, our energy discs in our body. So they start at your root, and your root is at the base of your spine, which we're going to go in more details about in this video, and then it goes all the way up to your crown chakra. Yeah, so we have these 7 main energy centers starting at our base up to our crown that govern our major organs, and so much more. Our major organs, the way we see, the way we perceive our life, and different things like that. So you can tell a lot about your chakras. You can tell, you know, a lot of health problems. You can tell where your energy is stored. You can tell, you know, how a person is really feeling and doing inside, just because of the things that the chakra represents. There's a guy by the name of Sri Amit Ray who rediscovered that we, instead of the 7 main chakras, we actually have 144 chakras. So we have 7 main ones, but there is as many as up to 144, and he discovered this through meditation, of course. So if you become unbalanced, then if you become unbalanced in these chakras, then it will manifest in the physical world as different illnesses and disabilities, and emotional symptoms that's related to the chakra. The chakras are often linked to the nerve centers, glands, major organs in the body, and each of the 7 chakras is said to correlate with different abilities, expressions, and types of health and psychological states of mind. So that is extremely deep because a lot of times you can heal your body just by understanding, what's wrong, not totally getting rid of mainstream doctors and things like that, but, using them to get clarity on what illness or disability that you might be trying to overcome, just to get more information about what it is. Technology is a hell of a thing, so that's something that doctors have. They have technology. But one thing about technology is our fucking brain is the most complex computers. We're the most advanced thing on this planet. So honestly, we do way better than computers. Computers are mimicked after our brain. Different things is mimicked after our body. So our body has the natural ability to heal these things, to overcome these things. But a lot of times, humans, they put names on it, they label it. So a lot of times we just gotta go get that label, get that name, so we can figure out exactly what we're dealing with. So don't get rid of your main doctor, but once you figure out what it is that you may be dealing with within your body, then you can overcome that illness by healing the chakra that's related to it. Because a lot of times it is really just backed up energy, and it's so crazy. It's so crazy because a lot of people that have different illnesses, they have a lot of the same psychological things. Oh my God, to overcome. That is a huge fucking bird. Why are they getting closer though? I'm sorry, but I'm scared. So yeah, so your chakras is the link from the spiritual to the physical. When these energy centers are open and balanced, then you have space for energy or prana or life force to flow. And then you feel a lot more connected to the spiritual world. You feel a lot more connected to yourself, connected to your purpose. You feel secure, you feel safe, you feel creative, you feel purposeful. And, we all want to feel that way in life. And, life is just a constant, constant yin, constant yang of things, So it's easy to become unbalanced. It's easy for a chakra, to get pushed to the left a little bit, pushed to the right a little bit. But when you go home at night and you settle in, I feel like those moments when you go home at night, those little check-in moments with yourself, those moments matter. What are you doing with those check-in moments? Are they positive check-ins or are they negative check-ins? Now, if they're positive check-ins, then I feel like you are balancing your chakras, because that's that moment where everything just comes aligned and you bring it back together. Even though you might have to step out of character for a little bit, you still bring it back together. Because at some point, you do have to step out of character just to protect yourself, just to, somebody might be walking up on you and you got to turn around and tell them, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Not, And so, your chakras can be overbalanced, so you can be really, really angry. This is just an example. Overbalance could be like really, really angry, and then understimulated could be like really insecure and scared to speak up and be stern about what it is that you're saying. To start the series off, we're going to start with the first and the most important one. It's your root chakra. You do not start your journey on healing any chakra unless this chakra is in balance, okay? Because this is the foundation. This is the foundation. What holds everything together. This is what everything else is built upon. And your root chakra is also called Muladhara. And this chakra is located at the base of your spine. So right here. Like right here. It's between like your perineum and like your anus. I think so, somewhere down in there. They keep flapping their damn wings like they got beef. Like, what's the chicken, boo? So, mula in Sanskrit translates to root, and adar translated to support. So, this is your root, your support. You know, what are trees without this right here? You know, what are those branches without this right here? This is what keeps it standing tall. Whenever you see a tree fall over, you see the roots all out the ground and shit. It's over for that fucking tree. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it creates it creates a solid foundation for balancing those above. This is where you start. This is the beginning point. This chakra relates to your basic needs for survival, your food, your water, and your safety, and your shelter, of course. So if those things are out of whack, then your root chakra is out of whack. If you don't have a comfortable place to stay and you can't find balance and security, your root chakra is out of whack. So if you're going from home to home and you know, you don't know how you're going to eat and different things like that, this becomes like an unbalance. You start to have problems here in your root chakra. That's how it can manifest to the physical world. Imbalances here in your root chakra can manifest to the physical world. That's just a couple of many ways that it can. I mean, there's just ample amount of ways that it can manifest because there's just so many situations and, you know, in life. So this is like when you come out the womb, and your mother's there, your parents are there, and you start looking for that titty, for that milk. You know what I'm saying? This is your first foundation. This is your kind of like your first look at security and safety, and feeling safe and feeling like protected. You know, if you come out the womb and you don't have that, then that's how problems can start manifesting in your root chakra. Just that early, because we're spiritual beings. So a lot of people think, you know, it can happen to adults, but it don't happen to kids. Like, kids have chakras too, and they have to be aligned too. So as soon as when you come out, that's just that kind of like a first trial. So who knows? Maybe your problems with your root chakra could literally started manifesting there. Like, you started to feel like this world wasn't somewhere that you were protected and safe, and you felt secure in this world because when you came out, you didn't have anything to eat. You know what I mean? So that's just one way it can manifest. Now, your root chakra is associated with the color red. So it's associated with the color red. So my favorite color has always been the color red. So I just wonder, you know, where favorite colors come from and why we are attracted to this color. I feel like for a long time, maybe I've always just wanted to feel like grounded and rooted, and maybe I always had problems in that chakra. So I kind of manifested to that color just to kind of keep that around me. And when I think about the foods that I like, I love red foods, like fruits and stuff. Those are like my favorite. Orange used to be my favorite, but foods like watermelon, strawberry, grapes, like red grapes. I love like cherries, different shit like that. So yeah, just pay attention to different things like that too. So ways that you can see that you may have an imbalance in chakra is if you're having irrational fear, anxiety, eating disorders, depression, feeling disconnected, you're having reproductive issues, or you're having like insomnia, you can't sleep at night. Those are ways that you can, if you're dealing with those problems, then you might want to start paying a little more close attention to your root chakra. A good way to balance your root chakra is to go outside and ground yourself. Go outside with no socks, no shoes, and have time. Let the earth ground yourself. Imagine that you're a tree and that you're standing tall and you're supported. And you're supported. And you're meant to be here. And, you know, you're right where you're supposed to be. You know, there's nowhere else for you to be except for right here, right now. So go outside and feel that. Feel that security from the earth. Feel the importantness in your heart. Feel it in your spine. Feel your kundalini waking up. And yeah, so that is it. You know, that is it for the root chakra. I hope this video was helpful. Now, I have a bunch of more videos coming, so stay tuned for tomorrow so we can go to the next series. And yeah, balance those root chakras, y'all. Start here. Start now.